On a scorcher of a day, Dulwich Hamlet make the journey to Eastbourne Borough as the first part of their bank holiday double-header. The hosts had a day to forget at Braintree Town last week as they suffered a heavy 5-0 defeat, leaving them with 5 points from as many games at the start of the season. Lee Bradbury responds by handing a first start of the season to Dean Cox, Mike West and Charlie Walker, whilst Nicky Wheeler also returns to the starting lineup. The big news coming out of Dulwich this morning is the return of former striker Reece Alassani on loan from Coventry City until January. He has to be content with starting on the bench today, with Clunis for Monacana the only change from last Saturday's draw with Concord Rangers. Clunis, well controlled. Probably back to Barnes, who's not afraid to come forward from defence. Inside to Monlouis. Can he hit it from distance, edge of the area? He can. Just wide of the far post. Took a little nick on its way past Tom Hadler's post. Dulwich have another corner. Monlouis found in space just outside the penalty area there. Chapman winning the ball in midfield and driving on now to linking up with Monlouis. Wide is Clunis. Early cross coming up. And Mills will try and get in. Hammered clear by Kieran Kinder-John. Important bit of defending that. Trying to drive past Connors. Needs some help though, he's all on his own. Back down the line now is Adabara Rowling. Takes his time before crossing. It's headed on. Great save by Maynard Brewer. That's a tremendous stop. Diving to his right. Header was from Charlie Walker. Managed to get it over the head of all of that cross. Jaha beats Wheeler in the air to give it to White. That's another clever pass over the top. This time it's Monlouis brings it down. Prodded wide. Clunis found by Monlouis, fires it in. Went for a shot at the near post, and there's a strong save by Hadler. Palms away for a corner kick. Trying to catch him off guard there, Clunis. Whipped it into the near post. He's got Chapman in support. I think this is going to go into the area though. A lot of bodies. No, they do go short. Give it to Chapman, who sends it in. And Mills gets in. Mills scores. Another header for Danny Mills. Clever training ground routine, it seems. Connors lined it up for a ball into the box. Did go short to Chapman, who took a touch. Right-footed cross in. Mills peeled off his marker and puts it into the bottom corner. Looks so simple from Dulwich. Mills, 2 goals last Saturday. And he's got another this afternoon. Dulwich all the time in the world on the ball at the moment. Defensively, Taylor found by Connors. Sends it long. Monlouis might get in behind Kieran Kinder-John here. Outmuscles him. Over the keeper, he's flicked it. I think maybe Hadler got a little touch. Taylor gives it back to his defensive partner. Curves one down the line. Clunis. Is he quicker than Campbell here? It's going to be a good race between those two. He is there first, Clunis. Sends in the cross as well. Mills is arriving. Mills! He's got it again, Danny Mills. Hung in the air. Only a yard or so off the goal line, Mills. Got there ahead of the keeper. He's got his second header of the afternoon. Doubles up again. Well done, Nyron Clunis with the cross.
6 minutes, and it's another one for number 9, Danny Mills.
2 goals in 8 minutes from the Hamlet, who said Danny Mills won't score goals this season. Into the area. Behind him is Clunis. Pokes it in. It's over Mills this time. Cleared against the edge of the area where Connors is waiting. Can he get onto his left boot perhaps? He can. Not going to go for a goal though. Connors gets between 2 men, Wheeler and Adabare Rowling, and then floats it in onto the roof of the net. And it's a goal kick. Okay, so taken into the near post where Walker arrived, just trickled wide of the near post. Couldn't quite send it across. Ashley Maynard Brewer there. Got into a good area though. Free kick's taken quickly in towards the area it comes where number 6 is up. It's off the crossbar. Adeboala hits the bar and the rebound falls kindly in the air to Maynard Brewer. Got up above Orlu. Adeboala flicked it on. Maynard Brewer rooted to the spot, hit his frame of his goal. And the double substitution working so far, just adding some sparks to this game. Here's Clunis. He's in behind Adeboala down the right, low cross towards Monlouis. Kinder-John comes across to clear. Adeboala had a grab of Danny Mills. Not able to find a goal just yet, and comes the corner. Kinder-John's there, gets his header wrong, but he's put it back across goal. And it's onto the roof of the net. Adeboala in there again. Kieran Monlouis, who's going to be making way.
Kieran Monlouis, number 12, Reece Alassani.
You can hear what that means to the Dulwich fans. A free kick, which Dulwich weren't happy about being awarded, is going to be sent in now by West. Hit up in the air by, I think it was Barnes. Back in by Cox. Case has put that against Ferry. And the shot from Walker towards the near post. Again, it's a snapshot at best, and Maynard Brewer has to dive down to his right. And he Clunis to block. Into the penalty area it goes. It's headed on and tipped over by Maynard Brewer. It's a fine stop by Ashley Maynard Brewer. Full fingertip dive. Manny Adebowale got up. He's hit the woodwork in the second half already. Dulwich leaving Clunis, Alassani and White forward. As this free kick comes along the ground, they've switched off, deflected in by Cox. Is the corner prevented? No. It was a comedy of errors there. Cox on the outside, lovely pass between two Dulwich men to Adebayo Rowling, low centre. Adebayo palms it away at the near post, and Ambrosini's positions to be able to clear. On the outside of him is the Eastbourne man of the match. Adebayo Rowling sends in the cross. Walu heads clear in the 6-yard box. It'll bounce away for a corner, I think. It does. It's taken quickly and they've wasted it, and Case can scamper away. Has a look up. Alassani is onside here. It's a good ball by Case. Alassani shrugs off his man. Now he's bursting down on goal. Reece Alassani. Can he see his second debut with a goal? Yes, he can! Reece Alassani is back, ladies and gentlemen. Hasn't taken him long to score in pink and blue again. Dulwich are winning down in East Sussex. Terrible short corner routine from Eastbourne. Given away so cheaply. Case looked up. Alassani was standing on the halfway line. Just had to chip it over the top and hope Alassani could shrug off his marker. He did just that. And it's a familiar routine if you've seen him in pink and blue before. Bearing down on goal. Cool, composed finish from Alassani. Off the shoulder of the defence. He'll be content with the goal he scored. The referee has finished proceedings today. Dulwich have won 3-0. Their first ever away win at Eastbourne Borough.
Very impressed. I thought in the first half in particular, we weathered a bit of their storm. After about 15 minutes, they were strong and they were competitive on the second balls, and I think we weathered that and then started to get the ball down and get ourselves in wide areas. And obviously, some of the deliveries for both goals were good. And Mills has done his job in terms of sticking it in the net. I thought we was quite in control in the first half. In the second half, we spoke about them probably throwing the kitchen sink at us a little bit more. And they're at home; they've got to do that. And I know Brothers is a winner, so he's not going to sort of tell his team to lay down. And they came at us, and we knew that we'd have to sort of soak up a bit of pressure. We've shown that with 10 men this season, we've been able to soak up pressure and still be a threat. So rather than letting our ego kick in and try and control the game and be the best team in the world, we sort of dropped people off and knew that we could hit them on the break. There
were components in that win of each of the things that have been very good for us this season. Set pieces working well. Danny Mills being a threat in the air. Defence, when called upon, being resolute, and the keeper as well. And then obviously some good football in there as well.
Yeah, little elements of some resilience, as you say. The fact that we're getting in wide areas and crossing the ball well, and then if they block the cross, then we'll be able to play through in their half, and especially in the first half, is good. But the key thing for me is that our potency is better than it has been for a few years, to be honest with you. We don't need many chances to score. When we get our chances, we take them, and then we don't want to concede. We've got a back four that prides itself on not conceding, and Ash as well. The midfield three work really hard for each other, so there's a lot to be happy with. We're still progressing, we're still growing. There's a lot of growth in the group. There's people who are willing to listen and learn and grow together. How
pleased are you with a bit of transfer dealings that you've done in the last 24 hours, bringing a certain Reece Alassani back to the club?
Yeah, it's a strange one because some people say we're crazy, but last year Reece had called me and said he wanted to come back to us last year. And I said sort of no, because I didn't think that we would be able to be as competitive and give him a chance to do what he's good at. I didn't think we had a team that would be able to get Reece's best attributes shown. And I thought it probably would have been a wasted loan for him and probably a wasted loan for us, but obviously the opportunity came across this year, and I look around in my dressing room and I think we can get the best out of Reece now. We'll give him opportunities to score, and we can be resilient and know that he doesn't need many opportunities to score a goal. And I looked around our team and just thought that we needed one goal scorer, one person that more time than not will score goals and different types of goals, and I think that's what Reece Brick gives us. So delighted to have him back. He's a good boy. He's a very good boy. You feel comfortable with us, and we're happy to have him as well.